I have a book to read to you today that is very special to me. And the reason that is so special to me is that it was given to me by the woman who taught me how to be a teacher. So I really love this book, and it's all about Christmas time. It's a Christmas book. And what's so cool about this book is it's actually a poem that they put illustrations to. They made some lovely pictures to go along with the poem, and they made it into a storybook. So we're going to read this story and find out what this boy and girl are doing in the story. And I wonder if you've done anything like this at home too. This book is called Little Tree, Little Tree. It's by E.E. Cummings, and it was illustrated by Deborah Cogan Ray. All right, so the little tree. And already on the front, what are you noticing? I am noticing, these two little kids right here. Do you see them? I wonder what they're doing. I see her holding something. It looks like a little tree. So that's probably what this book is all about. Let's open it up and see what it says on the inside. The little tree. And there's like a little blurb right here that tells us about what this book is about. It says, there is just enough magic in the air at Christmas time to make even a bedraggled little tree seem beautiful to two small children. So that's what this book is all about. In this warm and touching poem, E.E. Cummings describes all the wonder and excitement of a young brother and sister who find their little tree on a city sidewalk and carry it home, where they adorn it with Christmas finery. Illuminated with soft-hued paintings by Deborah Cogan Ray, the poem has become a picture book that shines with the spirit of Christmas. So you friends are going to love this book. Oh, it's so beautiful. The pictures, the illustrations are lovely. So little tree, do you see them? They're at the bottom of the stairs and they're all bundled up. I bet it's really cold outside. The little tree, and here they are. It looks like they're walking down the sidewalk. And look, I can see all of these stairs going up to these buildings. I wonder, do we have places like this where we live, do you think? Right here in Maine? Do we have buildings that are like this close? Not really in Sabattis, right? Or not really in Litchfield if you live there. So she probably doesn't live in the country. It looks like she and her brother, they live in the city, don't they? It's a place where there are probably lots and lots of people. So they're walking down the street. I wonder where they're headed to. E.E. Cummings' Little Tree, illustrated by Deborah Cogan Ray. I wonder where her and her brother are headed. Oh, and this right here says Xmas trees for sale. So Xmas means Christmas. Christmas trees for sale. And there's a man here, and what is he doing? It looks like he has a fire going right in that right there, doesn't he? And you can see the red. There's the fire. And what's he doing with these hands? He's warming up his hands over the bin, isn't he? To keep his hands nice and warm. And there are the Christmas trees behind him. So the author's kind of telling us, they're giving us an idea about what might happen. E.E. Cummings and the illustrator are saying they're going to be buying a Christmas tree. Little tree, little silent Christmas tree, you are so little, you are more like a flower. So there they are, headed to buy their Christmas tree. You are more like a flower. We found you in the forest green, and you were very sorry to come away. And there they are looking at their little tree. I just love it. See, I will comfort you because you smell so sweetly. And what's she doing to her little tree as she walks up the stairs? She's holding it nice and tight and close. Oh, how lovely. And here's her brother walking up the stairs. See, I will comfort you because you smell so sweetly. What might you look like if you're that little girl holding onto that tree? What might you look like if you're smelling it? So sweet. I will kiss your cool bark and hug you safe and tight, just as your mother would. Only don't be afraid. Where are they now? the brother and sister. It looks like there's a chair and there's a little end table right there with a lamp. I think they're back home. It looks like they're back in their house with their little Christmas tree. Only don't be afraid. Look, the spangles that sleep all the year in a dark box, dreaming of being taken out and allowed to shine. So what are they talking about? The spangles, they're kept in a dark box and they've been waiting all year to shine. They're talking about the Christmas lights. They're bringing them out from the closet. They've been waiting to shine all year on that Christmas tree. Allowed to shine. The balls and chains, red and gold, the fluffy threads. And look what they're doing. They're putting the tinsel on their tree and they're making it look so nice. I wonder if any of you friends have done this same thing with a Christmas tree this year. The balls, the chains, red and gold, the fluffy threads. Put up your little arms. Put up your little arms. Just like the Christmas tree does, how the arms are pointed up. Put up your little arms and I'll give them all to you to hold. Every finger shall have its ring, and there won't be a single place dark or unhappy. Because they're going to put some lights on and they're going to hang some ornaments and it's going to be nice and bright. And there won't be a single place dark or unhappy. And then when you're quite dressed, you'll stand in the window for everyone to see. And how they'll stare. Oh, but you'll be very proud. What are they talking about now? How it will stand and stare. Do you see the Christmas tree right up here in the window? So they're right in the city, so they're saying, you are so beautiful, Christmas tree. People are going to be in the street looking up and pointing and saying how beautiful you are. That's what they're telling us about right here. Oh, but you'll be very proud. And my little sister and I will take hands and looking up at our beautiful tree, we'll dance and sing Noel, Noel. Noel, Noel. I wonder, do you think they're proud of themselves for decorating their tree so well? I think they are. I think they did a wonderful job. How do you think they're feeling? Look at their faces. I'd say if they were a color, they're feeling the color green. They look like they're feeling very happy. Oh, and that is a beautiful tree. I love the illustrations that the illustrator has used on the pages. And in the front it said the soft hues. That means like the soft colors, the soft tones of light. They're nice and relaxing and beautiful. Oh, that is such a wonderful, wonderful picture at the end of the book. And that is the end of the book. And there's a little tree on the back. And here's the whole poem all together on one page if you want to read it just as one long piece. And actually, I will read it just so you can hear what it sounds like when it's read as a poem. Little tree, little silent Christmas tree, you are so little you are more like a flower. Who found you in the green forest, and were you very sorry to come away? See, I will comfort you because you smell so sweetly. I will kiss your cool bark and hug you safe and tight, just as your mother would. Only don't be afraid. Look, the spangles that sleep all the year in a dark box, dreaming of being taken out and allowed to shine. That's when they were getting their tree decorated. The balls and chains, red and gold, the fluffy threads. Put up your little arms, and I'll give them all to you to hold. Every finger shall have its ring, and there won't be a single place dark or unhappy. Then, when you're quite dressed, you'll stand in the window for everyone to see, and how they'll stare. Oh, but you'll be proud. And my little sister and I will take hands, and looking up at our beautiful tree, we'll dance and sing Noel, Noel. And that's what it sounds like when you put it all together. So we're going to do some talking about poems in a little bit. When we get back to school, we actually do some discussion about poems. And I am so excited to do that with you, friends. But basically, they are just short little beautiful pieces of writing that just have a couple paragraphs to them. And I just love how they decided to make this one into a beautiful Christmas story. So I hope that you friends like this one. And if you could just go and answer the question, What are these two children doing in this book? And have you ever done anything like what they did? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for Read Aloud. Have a wonderful day. Bye.